The Social Security payment schedule for March 2024. This includes retirement, disability, SSDI, survivors, spousal, and SSI beneficiaries. I have all the details and exactly what you need to know right here in the video. Let's get right into it. All right, another month is upon us, and you know what that means. It's time to get paid yet again. So in this video, I do want to point out all the exact dates through the month of March when checks will be arriving for well over 71 million beneficiaries who do receive benefits administered by the Social Security Administration. Now, I think we can all probably recognize and agree these benefits are incredibly important, and these monthly checks are very, very important for the people that do receive them. Therefore, we probably want to know when they're going to be rolling into our bank accounts because it changes every single month. Well, as a result of that, I'm going to point out the dates for you here in this video and let you know when the money will be arriving for you. Let's get into it and talk through the details. Really, really fast before we do, thanks for joining me. If you have not done so yet, make sure to do yourself a huge favor. Hit that subscribe button right down below the video. It is totally free to do so, and I'm here for you right by your side every single day to keep you informed of what's going on. We already know it's a pretty busy year so far, and the closer and closer we get to the end of the year, the more intense it's going to get, and the more changes, the more bills, packages, proposals, amendments, things like this are going to be introduced to change, to reform, to raise benefits, and to reform the Social Security program. We know this. We're already seeing it a lot so far, and we're not even that far into the year as of right now. So it's going to be a busy time. I've been saying this for several months now. And again, I'm here for you to advocate on your behalf, to help you out in any way that I possibly can. Again, thanks so much for joining me. I truly appreciate literally every single one of you here in the community. Please subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet. And also feel free to share this video with your friends on social media. There's a share button right down below the video as well. All right. Thank you so much. Let's get into it and talk about all the dates here, what's going on, and the distribution of these payments to millions upon millions of beneficiaries. Like I said, 71 plus million people that receive these monthly payments. Again, that's about 22% of our population here in the United States. A lot of people that get these payments, and a vitally important group of people as well. So let me talk through the dates. Now, as I mentioned earlier in this video, yes, this schedule changes every single month. So again, we want to know, sometimes we get paid early on in the month, which is honestly really, really nice. And there's other times where we get paid later in the month, which happens to be March, okay? This is the second to worst type of setup that we can talk about, just because the way in which the first of the month actually lands, therefore, it's going to be dictating the rest of the month and when payments will be rolling out to the beneficiaries. Let me buzz through the calendar really quickly for you. All right. Friday, the 1st of March, okay? This is the date in which SSI beneficiaries get paid. Now, obviously, you know that you get paid on the 1st. However, there are exceptions to the rule. If it lands on a weekend or a holiday, just like we saw for the New Year's holiday, things like that, you get paid early, okay? So in this case, not a holiday, not a weekend, therefore, Friday the 1st is when you get paid. So this is SSI beneficiaries. This encompasses about 8 million people. Not bad, right? Pretty cool. You'll get paid there. Which, by the way, yes, just like the last couple payments you already got, this does include your COLA. But again, that's, a couple months ago already that you've been receiving this, okay? Also, for those of you that get paid on the 3rd of the month, generally, if you get paid on the 3rd of the month, you're also going to get paid on this day. Why? The 3rd is a Sunday. You don't get paid on Sundays. You don't get paid on Saturdays. You get paid on weekdays that are not holidays, okay? So obviously, you know this as well. If you're receiving your payment on the 3rd generally, then you'll get paid the Friday before, which is the 1st, all right? All right, now let's quickly move all the way out until the 13th, way out there, basically halfway through the month already, right? The 13th, what is this? This is the second Wednesday of the month. Now, this is the date in which those of you that have a birthday landing between the 1st and the 10th of the month, this is when your payment arrives, is the second Wednesday of the month. Now, again, because the 1st is landing on a Friday, we're getting paid later on in the month, and that is what happens right here, okay? Second Wednesday being the 13th. So, March 13th, second Wednesday, people that have a birthday landing between the 1st and the 10th, this is when you get paid. And regardless of how you get paid there, whether it's direct deposit, whatever it happens to be, this is when you'll get your payment, okay? So remember, yes, this also includes your COLA, and yes, it also includes the higher Medicare Part B premium, as well as it has for the last couple months now, okay? All right, next, let's fast forward all the way out to the 20th of the month. This is the 3rd Wednesday of the month. This is for those of you that have a birthday landing between the 11th and the 20th of the month. If your birthday lands between that range, then this is when you get paid the 3rd Wednesday of the month, and it happens to be March 20th, okay? Take that into consideration. And again, however you get paid, direct deposit into a bank account, a savings account, checking account, direct express card, whatever it happens to be, this is when you get paid. March 20th. Again, birthdays between the 11th and the 20th of the month. Now, let's go all the way out basically till the end of the month here, which is March 27th. This is the fourth Wednesday. Fourth Wednesday of the month equals those people that have a birthday between the 21st and the 31st of the month. This is when you get paid as well, okay? So this is when your payment will be arriving. Again, same method in which you typically get your payments, which is, again, direct deposit, bank account, savings account, checking account, direct express card, stuff like this. However you typically get your payment, then boom, there you go. That is when you'll get your payment as well. And yes, just like everybody else, this also includes your higher benefit because of the COLA, which it has for the last couple months, and it'll also include the Medicare Part B premium increase, which it also has for the last few months as well, okay? I've had a few people reaching out, believe it or not, over the last couple months here saying, hey, I never got the COLA. If you did not get the COLA, you should be on the phone with Social Security and saying, hey, yo, where is my COLA? What is going on here, okay? You should have gotten that automatically. There's nothing you need to do for that. You don't need to apply. You don't need to call. You don't need to do anything. It should be automatically applied to your benefit. So one thing that I would recommend too, if you think that you've not received your COLA, number one, what I would do is either go through your mail, as in the letters that you've received over the last couple months here, indicating, most of which, by the way, were in December. Most people got these letters in December. Sometime in December is typically when these letters are arriving, when you typically get these. But you get that letter from Social Security. You tear off the sides, you pull it out. It's a long piece of paper, maybe, I don't know, maybe 18 inches long or something like that. I have not measured it. I'm just saying it's about 18 inches long. I don't know. Maybe it's a little bit more than that. But my point is, it's this long piece of paper, and it points out exactly how much your benefit is going to be. It'll tell you how much your gross benefit will be, deductions to your benefit, and then taking into consideration the new COLA, how much your benefit will be deposited into your bank account starting for 2024, okay, the following year. We get these letters every single year. If you do not get one of these, log on to your My Social Security account. If you do not have one of those, you can always set it up, but you should have gotten some type of communication from them letting you know that how much your benefit will be for 2024, okay? I would check that out. Before you maybe call Social Security and say, hey, where's my COLA, stuff like this, I would check, number one, your My Social Security account on the Social Security website, or I would reference that piece of paper that you received and just check, is the COLA added onto your benefit? Or you can always just run some simple math based on your benefit. If you want to do that, by all means you can, things like that, and determine what your benefit should be. But remember, the Medicare Part B premium increase, if you are enrolled in Medicare Part B, remember, that went up by just under $10 a month, and that's eating up a lot of the COLA. So even though it might feel like, I didn't get the COLA this year, you might want to check into that because you probably did get it. I'm just saying, you probably got it, but the Medicare Part B premium is probably eating that whole thing up, or the majority of it, so making it feel like, hey, I never got it, but really you did, okay? I'm just saying, these are some different methods I would say is to check. If you still did not get the COLA, after you've checked your piece of paper, after you've logged onto your My Social Security account, call Social Security immediately and tell them you did not get it. But I just don't think that's the case for most people. Unfortunately, I think what's happening is that the Medicare Part B premium is eating it all up, making it look like, hey, I never got the COLA, but you actually did. But the premium is just basically taking all of it. Sad situation, right? Yeah, I know. That is not what the COLA is for, by the way. We know this, okay? The COLA is for the increases in price on goods and services, the cost of living, not because of the Medicare Part B premium. That's not what this is supposed to be for. But again, that's just typically how it works over the last few years here, which is really, really frustrating. I get it. So anyway, those are the dates I wanted to point out for you really quickly. The payment schedule, again, for March, it changes every single month. I know sometimes I see down below in the comment section people saying, we know when we get paid. Yep, I'm not saying you don't know when you get paid, but my point is the schedule changes every single month. I'm not sure about you, but I want to know, are we going to get paid 6 days earlier or 6 days later or anywhere in between this month? I want to know that stuff. That's why I pull up a calendar and look at it. And as long as I'm looking at the calendar, I say, hey, why don't I just make a video about it? Because those of you here in the community also want to know when you're going to get paid. So hope this one helps you. Again, as always, please subscribe down below. Totally free to do so. Everything here on the channel is 100% free. You do not need to pay for anything. It is not required whatsoever, okay? Nothing to be paid for here. Videos are free to watch, subscribing is free to watch, leaving a comment is free to watch, hitting the like button down below is free to watch, sharing the video is free, everything is 100% free here on the channel, okay? So subscribe down below, totally free. Share the video with your friends on social media, again, totally free. Go back and check out some of the other thousands of videos here on the channel, all of which are totally 100% free to watch. So again, thanks for joining me. Truly do appreciate it. Have a nice day, and I'll catch you